Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome here on a lovely day after some amazing footage happened. It was insane. It was making me go like, roar. I don't know what that is, but you can picture what it is. But everybody, welcome watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and all of that. You can watch it on La Bamba. La Bamba. That's a good song, actually, I think. But yes, everybody, welcome to Season 5, Episode 34. We are here, and we are back. Love that. Okay, well, everybody, enough chatting. Let me introduce you to my co-host of the show. He is a fan of Juventus and Roma. His name is Reginho. How are you, Mr. Reginho?
I am doing great, host. How about you?
I'm doing okay. It's not like I just lost a match 9-0 or whatever it was, but I'm doing fine. It is what
I
it
think it
is.
was like 8-0, but yeah, 9. Yeah, that sounds more accurate.
Yes, gotta love life. Gotta love life. But everybody, let me introduce another
Sad
guest on the
face.
show. He's very big, sad face, who is a fan of Atletico Madrid. And yes, Mr. Paulinho, how are you, Mr. Pump It Up?
Good. You?
I- I'm all right. I already said my sadness, but I am good. I'm okay. Sure. Everybody,
Good.
yes, thank you. Let us get into the first segment of the show, which is indeed the breaking news in world football. And yes, the top breaking news in world football. Great. Well, the first breaking news is indeed about why did I just do Lion King? I don't know. But everybody, first breaking news is indeed about Ange Postecoglou takes a swipe at Arsenal. Arsene Wenger, basically the same thing. Bold rule change. The call that would affect Tottenham. So Ange Postecoglou has claimed, talking about Tottenham's does crazy things to people, including former Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger. Wenger, who is now FIFA's chief of global football development, drew ire of Tottenham and Manchester United fans on Tuesday when he suggested the winners of Europa League shouldn't be guaranteed a spot in next Champions League. Ooh, the Frenchman believed that it is something UEFA had to think about to review, especially since Premier League would have 5 teams in the Champions League next season, thanks to the improved rankings in UEFA's coefficients. The Postecoglou has returned empathetic fashion and declared people try and diminish his club at every turn. And he said this, well, I mean, this is a debate about raging for years, like at least the last 8 days, Postacoglu. I'm trying to do Australian accent. Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. I've never heard this before, and I've said it before, mate. Spurs does crazy things to people. It does. You put the club into a sentence of or any issue, and they all come out and try to diminish them as much as they can. Why wasn't there an issue before, and it's an issue now? What's the difference? I don't understand what the difference is. Last year, 5th didn't get you in the Champions League, and this year it does. What does that mean? Well, there's a competition rules, and rules are the winner goes into the Champions League, and it's not the first year. And yeah, basically just kept on going about why they're doing this. So yeah, lovely. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Arsene Wenger is talking about right now. Maybe he's just hating on Manchester United and on Tottenham. Fair enough to him. Then that's a massive, absolute lovely hate that he's doing. But yeah, I mean, I still think they should qualify. It's like a reward going to the Champions League. So hey, why not? I know, like, I get it that like they can do as bad as they want to in the league, and they'll get into like if they wanted to, they could probably be in 20th place right now, and get into the Europa League or Champions League. That'd be amazing. But interesting. Okay, Mr. Reginho, one or two words about the teams possibly not going into the Champions League.
I think that's deserved.
Love that for you. Okay, love that. All right, Mr. Paulinho, one or two words about Europa League winner teams not going into Champions League, possibly. Dun, dun, dun.
I think the issue is more so that they would get put in pot one with like league winners, like the Premier League winners.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Otherwise, good.
Yes, very true. Okay, lovely stuff. Thank you, Mr. Arsene Wenger, for always being an Arsenal Wenger. On to the next breaking news. So, the next breaking news is indeed about Cristiano Ronaldo's son takes a big step towards a professional football career. Ooh, so yes, Cristiano Ronaldo's eldest son, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., has been called up for Portugal under-15 squad for the first time. The 14-year-old son and football icon is currently in the youth ranks at Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, having following his father's footsteps. Moving in December 2022, it is understood that Ronaldo Jr. could have chosen to represent Spain or the United States, but he has now been called up to play in Portugal at the Vlatko Markovic International Tournament in Croatia. The youngster was named in Coach João Santos' 2022 22-player squad for the upcoming competition, where his national side are scheduled to play Japan, Greece, and England. With this, his first ever international call-up, Ronaldo Sr. was quick to celebrate the news and success on social media. And he said this, "Proud of you, son." Yeah, good for him. I mean, why not? If you're doing well, then go ahead and go do what you want to do. I was trying to look for his stats. Can't really find anything about that, but hey, good for him. I hope he does well. Wish him the best. Can he live up to his father's expectation? Absolutely. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Ronaldo Jr. going to under Portugal. Ooh.
Those are big shoes to fill. I just hope he balls out and does what he can.
Exactly. Can do the Ronaldo chop. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. going to the Portugal International. Duh.
Good luck.
Ooh, what a nice man. Thank you, Mr. Paulinho. Okay, lovely stuff. Oh, on to the next breaking news. Ooh, this is a fun one. So, the next breaking news is indeed about footage appears to show Barcelona star spit at Inter Milan man in a bad tempers exchange. Tempers flared between Barcelona and Inter Milan as alleged spitting incident occurred between 2 rival defenders. After Hakim Çalhanoğlu put Inter 2-0 up in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final tie and 5-3 ahead on aggregate, centre-back Francisco Acerbi was running back to his own half when Barcelona in Inogi Martinez appeared to spit in his direction. Ooh. However, the alleged incident was not picked up by VAR, of course. Had VAR clocked it, Martinez may have been sent off, giving a spitting at an opposition is deemed an offense worthy of a red card. Acerbi continued the protest and he pointed in the direction of the Barcelona player. The irritated Italian had to be held back by Barcelona's Pedri, and teammates referee Smon Rakitic moved to calm things down. Speaking about it afterwards, Martinez told the social media, "Acerbi celebrated in my face. It was an unnecessary reaction from me. Ooh, but I didn't spit at him. It landed beside him. Otherwise, I would have been sent off without a doubt." But yeah, ooh, interesting. I guess he basically just said that he did. So yeah, well, okay, whatever. All right, lovely stuff. Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Acerbi getting spat on by Martinez.
I think game's gone soft. You should just score another goal and shut him up.
Take the spit. That's a good.
Yeah. Well, pick it up. Pick it up
Oh.
and run away with it.
Okay, that's not creepy. We love that. All right, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about the spit take by Mr. Martinez to Acerbi. Very nice stuff. I mean, someone like that.
Would you, personally?
No comment.
Me neither.
Okay, hey. Nothing's wrong. Okay. All right, lovely stuff. On to the next breaking news. So, next breaking news is indeed about Leeds interested in poaching striker of Premier League rival as they prepare to spend over £100 million. Ooh. Leeds United are reportedly interested in Everton striker Beto as they prepare for the life in the Premier League. The 27-year-old is a joint top scorer for the Toffees this season with 7 goals. He was signed by Everton 2 years ago for £20 million and still has 2 years left on his contract. And Sky Sports reports that Beto is among Leeds' top summer transfer targets. Love that. Following the promotion to the Premier League. It remains to be seen if Everton would sanction a transfer for the striker. And yeah, David Moyes' squad will need a major overhaul in the summer with 15 players out of contract, including Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And the report adds that boss Daniel Farke could be provided with more than £100 million in transfer funds. Oh my god. But yes, given that all three promoted teams have been instantly relegated, it seems that Leeds are prepared to splash that cash, rhymes, in order to buck the trend. And yeah, interesting. I mean, Beto is a good striker for Everton. I mean, knowing an Everton fan that does talk about this club a lot, yeah, Beto is actually massive for them. So nice stuff. Okay, Mr. Reginio, 1 or 2 words about Beto possibly going to Leeds United. Big man.
I think it would be hilarious if he does go to Leeds and then they get relegated again.
I was about to say that. That's absolutely
That would be hilarious. But let's hope for the best, right? Right.
Sure. What are we saying? Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about this Beto to Leeds gate. The gate.
Ooh. He would be good for them, but maybe Bamford will come back.
Bamford. I thought he's already on Leeds.
Yeah, I don't know if he's been any good recently. I just know he wasn't very good after he got injured.
I just remember he was on Chelsea. That's about all I remember. So
yeah, back in the day, in West
Philadelphia, born and raised. Okay, that's great. All right, lovely stuff. On to the last breaking news of the show. So the last breaking news of the show is indeed about police use tear gas on fans in ugly scenes outside Parc des Princes during the Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal semi-final. Oh. French police deployed tear gas on unruly fans following Paris Saint-Germain's opening goal against Arsenal. Footage of the ugly scenes were posted on X or Twitter and showed a masses of people outside the Parc des Princes surrounding a bus. And the crowd quickly dispersed after the French riot police arrived with missiles thrown in the direction. Oh my god, damn. In a separate clip, tear gas grenades can be seen on the same road. French report who posted the video claimed that the situation was put apart after Fabián Ruiz goal was in the 27th minute. Police were once again called in the action. At the full-time whistle, PSG fans took to the street to celebrate the 3-1 on aggregate over Arsenal to seal spot in the Champions League final against Inter Milan in May 31st. Interesting. It looks like there was 2,000 police officers on duty around the venue. Wow, the Parc des Princes, that's crazy. And yeah, I mean, no surprises. So much things happened over there. So it is Paris. People get wild. That is how it is. All right. Okay, Mr. Reginio, 1 or 2 words about the French and the tear gas. That sounds very, very weird.
I think that was just unnecessary force. They were celebrating, and celebrations are gonna get like that. Just make sure nobody's getting physically hurt, and that's it.
Yeah, very true. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about the French and being naughty. It's a thing.
It's pretty common, isn't it? I will say, I will just comment on Fabián Ruiz, actually. Fabián Ruiz is the most underrated player in the world.
We'll talk about it when Champions League comes.
He's the calm and the crazy in the midfield.
Okay, I like that. Thank you, mate. Thank you. We'll talk about that in a second, though, when Champions League comes up. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the breaking news of world football for this segment of the show. Let us now get into the top 5 leagues in Europe, starting with one of the best leagues in the world. It's crazy. It is indeed the Premier League, which they speak English, and it's in England. Sometimes, you never know. Okay, stop it. First place is indeed Liverpool in the Premier League. Second place is Arsenal. Third place is Manchester City. Fourth place is Newcastle. Fifth place is Chelsea. The sixth place is Nottingham Forest. Down the table, 18th place is Ipswich Town. 19th place is Leicester City. And 20th place is Southampton going down. Oh my Josh. The top goal scorers for the Premier League at the moment is indeed first Mohamed Salah with 28 goals for Liverpool. Second is Alexander Isak with 23 goals for Newcastle. And third is Erling Haaland with 21 goals for Manchester City. Great for him. All right, lovely stuff. That was English. Let's now get into the match day 35. Let's get into it. First match was Manchester City and Wolves, 1-0 for Manchester City. Good win for them, pushing on to third place. Next match, Aston Villa and Fulham, 1-0 for Aston Villa and 7th place for Villa right now. Not too shabby. Next match, Leicester City and Southampton, 2-0. A relegation battle, honestly, but yeah, I mean, Leicester City winning, going up a little bit. They're still relegated though, sadly. So move on. Everton, Ipswich Town, next match, it was 2-2. A tie right there. Everton, oh my god, they were winning 2-0. Ipswich Town came back and made it 2-all. And sad times for Everton when they could have got some 3 points. It is what it is. Next match, Arsenal, Bournemouth. Oh my gosh. Arsenal at home losing 1-2 from Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth is decent side, but Arsenal, yeah, I mean, they did play some of the main core players as well too. This was before the Champions League match, so okay, I don't want to speak. All right, next match, Brighton and Newcastle, 1-1, a tie right there. Great stuff from both teams. I mean, better from Brighton because they tied it up. Newcastle, could be vital. Moving on. Next match, Brighton and Manchester United, 4-3. What a match here. And yes, Brentford, beating Manchester United. Manchester United currently 15th place. Terrible from them. It's sad, but it's terrible. I mean, it is what it is. Brentford 9th place, not bad at all. Next match, West Ham and Tottenham. Another match where you think that, I mean, it is that was good. It is a London derby, but it was 1-1, and Tottenham still currently at 16th place. Not the best. Next match, Chelsea and Liverpool, 3-1. Well, Chelsea doing great things. I mean, Liverpool did play some of the players that weren't as first team starting, but they still played their good players. And yeah, Chelsea 3-1 for them. And Liverpool did win the league already. I mean, if everybody doesn't know, Liverpool won. Crazy. And yeah, Chelsea just looked like with Latvia in the midfield as well too, and all the people at least flicking and flying, like Cole Palmer as well too, doing decent as well too. It looks a little bit better for them. So yeah, shout out to them. They're actually doing well, and they're currently 5th place, possibly getting Champions League. Next match, Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, 1-1 right here. And yep, tie for both teams. Not the best for Nottingham Forest for Champions League hopes, but Crystal Palace, good for them. All right, anybody want to talk about any matches over here? I kind of already just did a rundown, but if you have anything you want to say, go ahead and speak. And if you don't want to speak, I want you to just...
Thank you for the rundown.
Oh, thank you so much, mate. Love that. Mr. Reguilon, anything?
No, I'm just wondering how Man United lost, but
Manchester
it
United.
is what it is.
There's two words,
Yeah.
Manchester United. I mean,
it is what it is, but they got the GOAT Maguire, so
they do have the GOAT Maguire. He is Tiki to the Taka. That's, yeah, okay. All right. Lovely stuff. That was indeed Premier League. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed the La Liga, which is indeed the Spanish league where they play in Spain and speak Espanol. That's great. All right. First place in La Liga is indeed first, Barcelona. Second is Real Madrid. Third is Atletico Madrid. Fourth is Atletico Bilbao. Fifth is Villarreal. Sixth, Real Betis. Seventh, Celta Vigo. And eighth, Rayo Vallecano. Down the table, 18th place is Las Palmas. 19th place is Leganés. And 20th place is Valladolid. Going down. Ooh. The top goal scorers right now for La Liga is indeed first, Robert Lewandowski, with 25 goals for Barcelona. Second, Kylian Mbappe. Oh my god, why am I going to do this? Love that. With 24 goals for Real Madrid. And third is Ante Budimir, with 18 goals for Osasuna. Alright, match day 34, let's get into it. First match, Real Vallecano and Getafe. 1-0 for Real Vallecano, beating Getafe with a red card for them and being naughty. And Real Vallecano in a decent 8th place, Europa Conference League. Love that. Next match, Alaves and Atletico Madrid. 0-0 right there. Oh my gosh, I'm sure we'll talk about this in a second. Not the best result for Atleti. Moving on, Villarreal and Osasuna. 4-2 for Villarreal. Doing good stuff. And they're currently in a nice, measly 5th place, Champions League. Next match, Las Palmas and Valencia. 2-3. A great game here. And yes, Valencia winning away and currently in 12th place. Next match, Valladolid and Barcelona. 1-2 for Barcelona. Pedri doing great things as well too. And yes, Barcelona currently first place. And they are 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. Next match, speaking of Real Madrid and Celta Vigo. Ooh, crucial win for Real Madrid. 3-2 for them. Great match as well if you want to watch Mbappe doing Mbappe's things. And yes, currently in second place. Next match, Sevilla and Leganés. 2-2 right there. Not the best result for Sevilla. And yeah, I mean, Sevilla hasn't been doing that great as of late. So, yep, 2-2. Next match, Espanyol and Real Betis. 1-2 for Real Betis. Real Betis winning away. Currently, they are in 6th place Europa League. And yeah, not too shabby from them. Next match, 0-0 right there for Real Sociedad and Athletic Bilbao. Not much happening. And yeah, we move on. Next match, Girona and Mallorca. 1-0 for Girona. And yeah, decent result for Girona. And currently, 15th place, avoiding relegation. All right. Anybody happen to watch any La Liga? Polonia, I don't know if you watched any of the Atleti match or anybody else.
Yes, I watched it and it wasn't very good.
Damn. Why?
They stunk.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, Alaves is in 17th place.
Honest review. Well, it's good that we're helping them stay up because we loan a lot of our players to them. So that gives players that are coming into the team first team experience. So given that the league is out of the picture, obviously, maybe it is time to just warm some guys up for the Club World Cup because I think we're also going to get one of the guys back from Alaves before the Club World Cup. His name's Santi Moreno. He's a very good player. He's a Uruguayan center back. 20 years, I want to say 21 or 22 maybe. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Regino, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I was watching the Barca game, Barcelona.
What'd you think? Pedri do good?
It was a mix of their starters and their bench players. I think they struggled more than they should have against Real Valladolid. Well, Real Valladolid ended up scoring like really early in the match, and it was just basically playing catch up for Barcelona since they had a decent starting lineup. I want to say Fermin Lopez was there, Pedri, Gavi, Araujo. They had Ter Stegen back in keep, and yeah, it was just about like just creating chances. It was hard for them to move up the field. I think Real Valladolid did pretty decent keeping them down. They actually had to use their main, well, not their main, but like more of their star players. Like Rafinha got subbed on, and also Yamal got subbed on, Frankie, Dani Olmo, and Eric Garcia, and they all got subbed on. And then after they subbed in Yamal, you could tell right away that the attack changed. Like Yamal was making a lot more chances. He was providing a more like diverse attacking formation or more diverse chances. And then Dani Olmo playing in midfield, he was definitely good. I think he's fallen off a little bit, but he's still a quality player. And his position was probably his best position is probably a center forward.
Ooh.
But I think they played him as a center mid that game. Yeah. And then Rafinha, well, Rafinha's being Rafinha. He did good. He did good. He scored the goal. I think he scored the goal that won them the game. Give me a sec.
I believe you. I think, yeah. Okay.
No, Rafinha scored the goal that tied them the game, and then Fermin Lopez scored which was a pretty good goal actually. Fermin Lopez scored the second goal that ended up winning the game.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, they struggled more than they should have against the last place team. I think Hansi Flick just wanted to give the main team a rest. Ended up using them because they did not want to lose this game. It was a decently big game for them. If they wanted, they would have been ahead in points, and they did. If they didn't, Madrid could probably catch up and take them for the title. And they could probably still, but if Barcelona keep it up, then yeah, I think they might win it.
Okay. All right. My lovely stuff. All right. That was the Liga. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed the Bundesliga, which is indeed the German league where they speak German and they stay in Germany. Can't you believe that? All right, first place in the Bundesliga at the moment is indeed first Bayern München, second Bayern Leverkusen, third Eintracht Frankfurt, fourth Freiburg, fifth Dortmund, sixth is RB Leipzig. Down the table, 16th place is Heidenheim, 17th place is Holstein Kiel, 18th place is Bochum. All right, the top goal scorers for the Bundesliga at the moment is indeed first Harry Kane for Bayern with 24 goals. Yes, yeah, that was good. Second is Patrick Schick with 19 goals for Leverkusen. And tied with him as second is Serge Gnabry with 19 goals for Dortmund. Good for them. All right, match day 32 out of 34. Get into it. First match was Heidenheim in Bochum, 0-0. Not much happening, and we move on. Next match, oh my gosh, Borussia Mönchengladbach in Hoffenheim, 4-4. Go watch a match. Go watch this match highlight. It was great. But yes, yeah, a tie right there. Great match. Next match, Union Berlin and Werder Bremen, 2-2 right here, 2-2. And yeah, another tie. Love that. Next match was RB Leipzig and Bayern München, 3-3. What a game this was. I mean, this game did seal the victory and seal the title for Bayern München winning the Bundesliga, so congratulations to them. But at a bitter taste because Leipzig did tie it in like the last minute of the game, and not the best. Sour taste in the mouth for Bayern fans, but yep, yeah, they won. Yeah. Harry Kane won a trophy. He wasn't even there, but he won a trophy. Good for him. Next match, SC St. Pauli and Stuttgart, 0-1 for Stuttgart, and a red card for SC St. Pauli being 0-0. Next match, Dortmund and Wolfsburg, 4-0 for Dortmund. Finally doing decent right now. So they are currently in 5th place. Wow. They were like in 11th, 12th place. They just climbed up doing decent now. So, hey, shout out to them. Next match, Augsburg and Holstein Kiel, 1-3 for Holstein Kiel, winning away. And yeah, already in the relegation, sadly. Next match, Freiburg and Leverkusen, 2-2. Not the best result. Leverkusen slipping once again in points, but yeah, it didn't really matter for the title. And yeah, decent result for Freiburg as well too. Next match, Mainz and Eintracht Frankfurt. Oof, what a match it was here. And yes, 1-1. And it was a good match, but Frankfurt had chances, Mainz had chances, but in the end, Eintracht should have won that, honestly. But it is what it is. We move on. All right. Bundesliga, any of you guys have anything you want to say, or do you want to just say congratulations to Harry Kane for winning his first trophy?
I just want to say congratulations to Kane, honestly. He's definitely overdue for a trophy. Now it's just Sony's turn.
Yep. Oh, yes. Here, we'll see. All right. Lovely stuff. On to the next league, which is the Serie, that is Italian, and in Italian, they speak Italian. I love that. Great. All right. First place in Serie is indeed Napoli. Second place is Inter Milano. Third place is Atalanta. Fourth is Juventus. Fifth is Roma. Sixth is Lazio. Down the table, 18th place is Venezia. 19th place is Empoli. And 20th place is Monza. All right. Lovely stuff. The top goal scorers for Serie at the moment is first, Matteo Retegui with 24 goals for Atalanta. Second is Moise Kean with 17 goals for Fiorentina. Third is Adamelo Lukman with 14 goals for Atalanta. Good stuff for all these lads. All right, lovely stuff. Match day 35. Let's get into it. First match, Torino and Venezia. 1-1 right there. And yeah, good. Okay. Next match, Parma and Como. 0-1 for Como. Yeah, Como, good result for them winning away, currently in 10th place. Next match, Cagliari and Udinese. 1-2 for Udinese, winning away, and good win for them, currently 12th place. Next match, Lecce and Napoli. 0-1 for Napoli, winning away in Lecce. And yes, good win for Napoli. Currently, they're first place and 3 points ahead of the ones behind them, who is Inter. Anyways, speaking of the devil, Inter Milano and Verona. 1-0 for Inter Milan in Milano. Really important win for them as well too, if they wanted to keep up with the title chase. And yeah, currently 74 points, 3 points behind. Next match was Empoli and Lazio. 0-1 for Lazio. Both teams get a red cards because both teams wanted a little spanky for each other. And yes, Lazio currently in 6th place. Next match, Monza and Atalanta. 0-4 with Atalanta battering Monza at the home stadium. And yes, Atalanta currently in third place. Good for them. Next match, Roma and Fiorentina. 1-0 for Roma, and a red card for Fiorentina being naughty. And yes, Roma climbing up the ranks again. 5th place, about to catch Juventus. They're actually tied with points with Juventus. Crazy, where they were before. Wow. All right, next match was indeed Bologna and Juventus, 1-1. Juventus slipping on points again. Bologna, they're still a decent team though. Well, yes, currently 7th place. Bologna and Juventus, 4th place. Next match, Genoa and Milano. 1-2 for AC Milano. Good win for them. Winning away in Genoa. And yes, Milano in 9th place, trying to climb up. All right, lovely stuff. Serie A. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, anything you want to say about your Roma or Juventus if you happen to watch any of these matches?
The Roma game, I did watch it. The Roma game was pretty even. They really didn't create that many chances. What chances they did have, they should have definitely put away. The goal was actually pretty funny. They got a cross there, and it was a header. It got crossed in, and then one of Roma's midfielders ended up heading it to Dovrik, which is a striker. So it was a header to a header to a header, which was pretty funny. Other than that, I'm pretty happy that Roma is going up the ranks. They're a solid team. They've been on a streak lately, and I'm worried about Juventus. And then segue into Juventus. This was a really important game for them. They should have won this game. They wanted to win this game because this would have decided that if they stay in and play champions or not, and now they have to play next week or this upcoming weekend, and then definitely secure the win. If not, they are probably going to be out. That's going to be a big yikes. I think they could have played a little better. I was watching the game. Thuram scored a pretty decent goal. I think he got lucky because it bounced out. It went under the keep and it bounced in. The keep could have definitely blocked that. And then Cambiaso had a goal which was offside by like literally a toe. Like they went through the semi-automatic VAR, and it showed that he was actually offside by a toe, and I was like, "Are you serious?" But I mean, offside is offside. Like even the commentators were like, by the slightest of margins, Juventus did not score, or Juventus scored, but it was offside. Their defense is still lacking, and this showed because Friola scored a goal, and it's just like they could have definitely blocked it. They could have definitely like pressured that more. I'm not a fan of how the manager is managing the team right now. Well, in this game specifically, Igor Tudor, because he did play Weah and McKennie and Gonzalez in their positions. He started Colomwani. I think Vlahovic is injured, so he started Colomwani. And then Koopmeiners is out. Yildiz got a red card for that silly foul he did. Lloyd Kelly is out. Bremer. They're all our main defense players are out. So it's just whoever he had on defense, playing defense. He had Renato Vega, Kalulu, and Savona. Renato Vega actually had a pretty good game. I feel like he should have subbed in Conceição a little earlier. Conceição was a really shifty player, and we could have definitely used them on the wing to create more chances. He just subbed them in a little too late. Juventus really has to step up, because if they don't, then that's a yikes. And they have their match against Lazio, which is probably going to be their tough. Yeah, that's Lazio and Udinese. So Lazio is going to be their tougher match. So they have to win this one to secure Champions League, and then hopefully tie or win Udinese if they want to like actually be comfortable about it. I think Igor Tudor has a lot to work with, especially if he wants to play Nico Gonzalez and McKennie as like center forwards or more midfield type. Nico Gonzalez is pretty good on the wing. I think play him on the wing or like a double striker, a 4-4-2 with Colomwani and play off of him.
Yeah.
Yildiz coming back is gonna help a lot, and he should sub in Quincy's out and play Yildiz together because they're both shifty on the wings and they can definitely create chances like that.
Okay. We can hope for the best.
Yeah.
You can hope for the best.
A lot better than our team today.
No, we don't talk about that. All right, lovely stuff. That was indeed Serie A. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed Ligue 1. First place in Ligue 1, which is the French league. The PSG. Second is Marseille. Third is Monaco. Fourth is Nice. Nice. Fifth is Lille. Sixth is Strasbourg. Down the table, sixth is L'Alvi. 16th is L'Alvi. 17th is Saint-Etienne. And 18th is Montpellier. Going down there. Sad. All right. Top goal scorers for Ligue 1 at the moment is indeed first Ousmane Dembele with 21 goals for PSG. Second is Mason Greenwood with 18 goals for Marseille, smacking it up there. And third is Jonathan David with 16 goals for Lille. Lovely stuff. Match day 32. Let's get into it. So first place. Kidding. First match was Nice and Reims. 1-0 for Nice. Good job for them. And they're currently in fourth place. Wow. Next match, Strasbourg and PSG. 2-1 for Strasbourg versus PSG. I mean, Strasbourg is Chelsea B team. And yeah, PSG was indeed resting a lot of the star players and not surprised there. And yeah, lovely stuff. Next match, Toulouse and Rennes. 2-1 for Toulouse. And yeah, good for Toulouse currently in a nice fourth place. Next match, Saint-Etienne and Monaco. 1-3 for Monaco. And yeah, great win for Monaco winning away. And currently in third place. Lovely that. Next match was Nantes and Angers. 0-1 for Angers. And yeah, winning away as well too. Good for them. Currently 14th. Next match, Brest and Montpellier. 1-0 for Brest. Good win for them. Currently in 9th place. Next match, Lyon and Lens. 1-2 for Lens. With Lyon losing at home and Lens winning. And yes, currently in 8th place. Next match, Auxerre and L'Alvi. 1-2 for L'Alvi. And yeah, currently they're in 16th place and relegation zone. So hopefully they can catch up and get out. Next match is Lille and Marseille. A great game here. But it was indeed 1-1. Not the result everybody wanted. I mean, Marseille kind of already... they could still fight for Champions League. You never know. And yeah, same with Lille as well too. Currently in 5th place. All right, lovely stuff. Lyon. Okay. I want you both to name your favorite French player currently. Virginio?
Wait, someone that like French player or that plays in France?
Yes.
Nice. French player currently, I want to say Jules Koundé or Olivier Giroud.
You mean you?
Giroud, yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You saw that on CBS with Michael Richards. Or no, it was
Yeah.
Carragher. He's like, Giroud. Okay, love it. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, do you want to give your favorite French player currently in Ligue 1 at the moment?
Oh,
In
in
Ligue
Ligue
1?
1. Oh.
I was gonna say Griezmann, but obviously. Ooh. I like Kakare.
Ooh, I like the name too.
I think he might leave though.
Oh, where's he going?
Anywhere away from Lyon if they don't do anything this year.
Crazy. I mean, they did fall off. They've been falling off crazy. So
Yeah, they were like they brought themselves from like the depths to the Champions League spots, and now they're back to is that even Conference League?
no, it's not. It's out. It's not even in conference. It's 7th place. They are.
That's pretty
Cool.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, oh wait, no, he's not there anymore. Okay, yeah, I'll stick with Spencer.
Okay.
I was going to
What
say Bourigeau.
Mm.
He's in Saudi Arabia, I think.
He's enjoying money. Good for him.
Yeah, if it's in Ligue 1, I'd say Desiree Doué. He's been really good.
That is a great. Wow, that's a great shot too. Yeah, he's a good youngster. Okay. Pretty good.
Mm.
That was indeed league. I like that. To the next league, which is indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League. Ronaldo and Messi, crazy. All right, first place in MLS right now is Columbus Crew. Second is Philadelphia Union. Third is Cincinnati Bengals. Fourth is Inter Miami. Fifth is Charlotte Panthers. Sixth is Nashville, Tennessee Chicken. And seventh is New York City FC. Good for them. Down the table, it is Atlanta United, Toronto, and Montreal. They can't get relegated because it's amazing. The top goal scorers right now for the MLS is indeed Christian Arango with 7 goals. Tied with him is indeed Yogo Sierpes. Yep, 7 goals for Chicago Fire. And tied with him again is Tai Boribo with 7 goals for Philadelphia Union. Good for them. Great players. All right, Saudi Pro League. Let's get into it now. And yes, I have my Saudi Pro League rep, and I'm going to get her right now. That's not her. Jesus Christ, that's weird. But yes, Haley, come over here and please help us.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Haley. Wow. That's me. I'm so funny. Yes, Saudi Pro League. I have the Saudi Pro League rep. Let's get into it. First place in Saudi Pro League is indeed Al Ittihad. Second is Al Hilal. Third is Al Ali Saudi. Fourth is Al Nassr. And fifth is Al Khaif. Yeah. Down the table. 16th place is Al Khaiba. 17th is Al Ahbud. And 18th is Al Khayad. Good, not good for them, actually bad. All right, the top goal scorers for Saudi Pro League at the moment is first Cristiano Ronaldo. And you know what? I'm going to let Shades press. It's going to be a nice little... Yes, and then also I can do little speed as well too. Shades, please press it.
Sweet baby! Oh my goodness, bro.
Michael Jackson as well. Why not? But yes, the top goal scorers is indeed first Cristiano Ronaldo with 23 goals. Obviously. Second is Ivan Toney with 20 goals for Al Ali Saudi. And third is Abdullah Hamdallah with 19 goals for Al Shabib. What a handsome man. All right, that was indeed the Saudi Pro League, everybody. And thank you so much. Ooh. Okay, I go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Happy birthday to me.
Hello. Okay, thank you, Haley. That was amazing from you. You're such a real person. That's great. All right. That was indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League. Let us now go on to the lovely stuff, which is indeed the... Oh, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'm so funny. You know why I'm so funny? This one. But yes, going on to the next league, which is indeed the Champions League. And it did indeed happen. And we have a Champions League final, which is going to be absolutely astounding. Well, let's get into it. Oh, sorry. I'll press the button for you, mate. I feel so bad.
Sorry, no, I just like saying that.
No. My ADHD kicked in. I have to press it now. It is.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's.
By the way, I just found out Kakare.
Great.
Kaka?
I just found out Kakare moved to Como in the summer. I completely forgot about that. So I would say Lacazette.
Okay, fair. Wow, fair. Old man. Good for him. Well, everybody, the Champions League semi-final did happen with Arsenal winning. Just kidding, sorry. Arsenal losing 1-0 in the first leg, in London. And then the Barcelona-Inter first leg was 3-3. What an astounding match. Oh, wow. The semi-final did live up to expectation. Inter Milano winning 4-3 in Inter Milano's home stadium at the San Siro. Santiago Bernabeu. Wow, great. Stadio San Siro. There we go. And yes, let's go ahead and get into the match. It was indeed Lautaro Martinez scoring in the 21st minute. Oof, what a bad giveaway by the
He's washed.
defense. Sure. And then it was indeed next Çalhanoğlu scoring a penalty with Kubarsi taking him out for dinner. And a penalty as well too, scoring the 45th plus 1 minute. 2-0 for Inter at the halftime. Then it was indeed Barcelona stepped up and finally leaned forward while playing good controllers. Eric Garcia scoring a goal in the 54th minute, good for him, making it 2-1. And then it was Dani Olmo scoring in the 60th minute for Barcelona. And then to make it 3-2 in the last 3 minutes of the match was Rafinha. But football is cruel. Acerbi scoring and tying it up in the 90th minute plus 3 stoppage time. Oh my god, tying it up for them and making it 3-3. Then they went into extra time because it was a tie It was 66 on aggregate. Who else but Fratesi scoring in the 99th minute, a super sub for Inter Milano. What a great finish from him as well too. And yes, Inter did move on and knock out Barcelona. Ooh, this Barca team was actually looking so dangerous, but the defense kind of let them down at times. And Inter Milano, I mean, what a team they are. Just consistent. That's all I gotta say. Consistency and great stuff from them. And yeah, they deserve it. Moving on. Next match was indeed Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal in Paris. And yes, it was indeed 2-1 for Paris. Looks like PSG did indeed dominate this match, sadly. I mean, not sadly, but sure, it wasn't the match compared to, I mean, after watching the Inter Milan-Barcelona match, you would expect something as good, but that Inter Milan-Barcelona match was just one of the best matches in Champions League history. One of the best. Not the best. One of the best. But yes, let's get into this one as well, too. Fabián Ruiz scoring such a beautiful volley in the 27th minute. And then next was indeed Hakimi scoring in the 72nd minute. And yes, what a great shot for him as well, too. And then Saka scoring as well, too, in the 76th minute. And then Vitinha missing a penalty. I mean, yeah, in the 69th minute. And whew, could have been worse for Arsenal. But Arsenal was kicking it up in the last 20 minutes of the match where they could have looked like they were equalizing. But in the end, it was just Paris was just looking much, much better. And yes, Paris Saint-Germain versus Inter Milan in the final. Gonna be good. The finals in München, and that's gonna be exciting. But yeah, first to talk about the top goal scorers for Champions League. 13 goals for Barcelona. It is Mr. Rafinha. What a great performance for him in this Champions League campaign. Tied with him is Guirassy as well too. Great performance for him in this campaign for Dortmund. 13 goals. And then the tied with 2 is indeed Kane and Lewandowski with Bayern München and Barcelona. 11 goals for both of them. Then 5th is Lautaro Martinez with 9 goals for Inter Milan. And 6th is Vinicius Jr. with 8 goals for Real Madrid. Okay. Any of you lads want to talk about this? I mean, Inter Milan Barcelona, that was a great match. Paris Saint-Germain, not as good, but it was still a good match for Paris. I might say so myself. So, yeah. Paulinho, anything you want to say about Origino? Anything you want to say about this match?
Well, I want to say that Barcelona tried everything they could to score.
Yes.
And Jan Sommer just probably had one of the best performances he's put in not in a long time, but he's always been a consistent keep. But he's definitely put a solid performance that game. There were times where I thought Yamal was gonna score like any other player was gonna score. And like by the tips of his fingertips, it's just like this guy just sent it out. And it was like, wow. Solid performance. Lautaro, I don't like him. But
you love him.
No, but he scored. I think Inter just played more smart than Barca. They played to their strengths more. They knew what Barca were gonna get at, and they definitely played to the counter. And they played a low block. They probably got tips from Jose Mourinho, most likely, and yeah. And then Arsenal, Saka had a clear chance. He could have put a goal away, and it was just skied it. Like, yikes. Like Darwin Nunez skied it.
He did a Harry Kane tribute. It's okay. He did Harry Kane tribute.
And the same thing with PSG's keep Donnarumma. That guy saved so many shots.
He's so good. The keepers in Inter Milan and Paris, oh my freaking god.
Yeah. Both of them actually put up like 100, like solid 10 out of 10 performances. So this final is gonna be insane because it's gonna be whoever scores the most. Well, I would hope it's whoever scores the more insane goal, given how they've been playing so far. But you never know.
It's very true.
I think I have PSG winning just because they have a little more. Oh yeah, are we not saying that yet?
Not yet. I mean,
yeah. I'm gonna just okay.
We have to milk it for another episode.
Well, you know what? I think Barcelona can come back.
Okay, I love that. Thank you. I'll let it out. Probably won't.
Okay.
Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. Polino, what about you, mate? Thoughts?
Well, I think the winner is going to be whoever scores the most goals. Personally,
Crazy.
I know.
Actually,
Right?
you know what? That could be wrong though, because imagine, Inter Milan
goals.
or PSG are winning like by 5 million, but then
Oh,
Inter Milan goes ahead or PSG goes ahead and gets red cards, and they lose 3-0.
oh wow, that's a good point. I retract my statement.
There we go.
I think people should recognize at this point, though, how good some certain players are. So I think some of the standouts were Bastoni, Sommer, Barella, Thuram from the Inter, and then from PSG, I think people have to recognize Fabián Ruiz, most underrated midfielder in the world.
How old is
Player in
he?
the world. I want to say he's like 30 now.
What? Fabián Ruiz is 30.
Yeah.
I thought he was a youngster.
He might be 20. He might be like 28 or 29, but he broke through at Betis like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like the. So, João Neves is like a dual winner, and Vitinha is like the guy you give to in tough situations. He'll figure something out. Where Fabián Ruiz is always in the right position, calm, making good decisions and everything, slowing down play and dictating. So I think he's super impressive, and he has moments of magic in him. He's very consistent on the ball, and then I think people have to recognize that, or at least for me at this point, I think Nuno Mendes and Achraf Hakimi are both clearly the best fullbacks in the world in their positions. And who else should I shout out?
Me.
Oh yeah, Kvaratskhelia. I mean, you look at Napoli. Napoli's been pretty good towards the end of the year. I mean, they've had different players just like pulling out 1-0 wins. They're not dominating anymore. It's really just like here and there, maybe Politano or Raspadori will get a goal, but he had them, I want to say, like 7 points clear halfway through the year. And if Inter weren't crap in the league during the second half of the year, they would have easily passed them.
Oh yeah.
And then he moves to PSG, and PSG go from barely making it out of the group stage of the Champions League to being comfortably the best side in all of their Champions League ties. So I think you look at that and you're like, okay, this guy's clearly a difference maker. And him coming in moved, it kind of moved Barcola to the bench a little bit, which I don't think he's as good of a link-up player and stuff. Like maybe Doué's a good driver with the ball, and he's good at link-up play and in tight spaces. And it moved Dembele, and Dembele's been on fire this year as well. And I think you see that all coincides with Kvaratskhelia and him doubling up on Saka and having an amazing game today.
Oh yeah.
I think he just showed the world that he was an absolute bargain for PSG.
Well said, mate. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we'll talk about predictions and stuff next time because I don't want to rush into it too much. But what matches there were, honestly, Inter Milan as well as Barcelona, two great teams. I mean, Yamal, I don't know what to say. Just a great player, and looking forward to see more of him. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured. Crossing my fingers, knocking on wood. All right, lovely stuff. Let's now get into the Europa League. And yes,
Well, I'll ask.
yeah.
I'll ask first. Do you guys think Yamal is the best player in the world now after that performance over Mbappe and everyone else?
Yeah. I mean, it's
right now.
It's
if he was, I would have scored.
I mean, popularity wise, yes, and hype wise, yes. But if you look at stats and everything, there's definitely better players like Salah. So yeah.
I think talent wise, he's got like I'm pretty sure he still has an insane amount of talent. He hasn't tapped in yet, especially because he's 17, 18.
17.
So yeah, so he can only get better, hopefully, and not get injured. As in like best in the world, he's definitely up there, like top 10, if not top 5. But yeah, I think there's other players like Salah who are more complete than he is.
What about you, Polonia?
Or Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is goated.
I think the two best in the world at this point. I think you could probably after this season put Kvaratskhelia up there, but just with the extra work rate that he does versus Yamal and Mbappe. But I would say Yamal and Mbappe are basically inevitable, and then Kvaratskhelia is the other guy that I think just has so much impact on the game that it's comparable.
Yeah, fair enough. Like that. Okay, lovely stuff. Moving on to the next European League, which is the Europa League. And yes, it hasn't been played yet because we are filming this on the Wednesday night. And yes, we'll talk about it later, but I guess we can talk about the second leg. What's going to happen? Currently, Manchester United 3-0 up, going to Manchester to play, and then Tottenham as well too. 3-1 up, going to Bodo Glimt in Norway to play. Home advantage for Bodo Glimt could be insane and massive, so you never know. Bodo Glimt could come back. It's happened before. They've been able to do it against Lazio, and yeah, you never know. You really never know. And Manchester United as well too. They could flop. They could definitely flop and lose it as well too. But like I said, Atletico better turn on. They did lose Vivian, who's their like really good defender, as Paul said last episode. So I'm just gonna ask you both of you just a simple question, so we don't get too much deep into this. I'll ask first, Reginho. Who do you think is gonna win, Manchester United or Athletic Bilbao?
I think Bilbao is gonna upset Athletic. Man U.
Do you think it's gonna be enough?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think Bilbao is actually gonna have enough in their squad and enough commitment and dedication to upset Man U.
Okay.
And Man U just came from a loss, so that definitely has to hit them morally.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulino, what about you, Manchester United Athletic Bilbao? You think there's gonna be a comeback, or you think Manchester United already has it in the bag?
I think it's over. I mean, Athletic Bilbao already announced their squad list. Their best 3 players are injured, and then Vivian's out.
Jeez.
So all of their best 4 players are gone. It's gonna need to be a magic game from somebody. I don't see it happening personally.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'll ask you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Glimt,
well, to name the guys, Iñaki Williams, Nico Williams, and Oyhan Sunset are injured, and Donny Vivian is red carded, just to clear everything up.
Okay, yeah, that is going to be tough. Okay, Manchester, have fun. Yeah, Paulino, what about you? What do you think, Bodo Glimt, Tottenham? Do you think Bodo Glimt could come back? I mean, it's only a 2-goal deficit, so.
I've heard stuff about teams not being used to their pitch, but I think Tottenham's gonna win both. Actually, I think they might tie this leg, but I don't see Bodo Glimt coming back.
Okay, fair. Okay, Mr. Reginho, what about you? Bodo Glimt, Tottenham. Do you think Bodo Glimt has what it takes? Come back in Norway.
I think so. I think playing in turf is a lot more different than playing in natural grass, and if they did it once, they can definitely do it again. They're definitely gonna go and give it everything they have, because that's what they can do and what they should do.
And what they have done.
Yeah, and what they have done, being that this is as far as they've gone so far, so might as well just go the distance and try your hardest. And then Tottenham is second best bottling team behind Arsenal, so yeah.
Damn. Okay, love that. All right, lovely stuff. But yes, the top goal scorers for Europa League at the moment is Jorge, 7 goals for Bodo Glimt. Tied with him is El Khabi, 7 goals for Olympiacos. Tied with him is Bruno Fernandes, 7 goals for Manchester United. Then Samu for Porto with 6 goals. And then tied with him is Varga for Olympiacos, 6 goals. And then tied with him, Bonner for Lyon with 6 goals. All right, moving on to the next Europa Conference League. And yes, that's Europa Conference League. Love that. It's the Real Betis in Fiorentina and Chelsea in Jugurgan. And yes, the first leg was already played. Real Betis winning 2-1 in Real Betis' home stadium. And now they're going to Fiorentina in Italy. 2-1. I mean, it anything could happen. It is only 2-1, 1-goal deficit. So you never know. Chelsea, on the other hand, winning in Jurgen over there in Poland, 4-1. That's going to be hard to come back to the bridge. But, I mean, it's been proved wrong by the other Polish team that Chelsea plays. So you never know. Anything can happen. But yes, I guess I can just go ahead. This should be kind of... Actually, not for the other one. Polino, Reguinho, Chelsea, Jurgen. You think there's a comeback, yes or no? It's hard to see anything coming back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a comeback.
Okay, thank you. That was easy enough. All right, I guess the other one. We can start with the La Liga expert, Mr. Paulinho. Fiorentina and Real Betis.
Well, I think Betis are famously pretty bad in Europe, but maybe they have a different sauce about them this year.
Chick-fil-A.
I would want to know if Moise Kean only played part of the last game, right? Because of his head injury. I'm pretty sure.
He was a sub.
My wonder is if he's going to be able to play this full game. If he does, I think that Fiorentina might win at home, and then it would go to penalties or something. But I don't know. Anthony's been magic, so I'm going to believe in the GOAT. I'm going to take Betis.
Ooh, okay.
But I think it will be very close.
All right.
Maybe even extra time.
Okay, tasty. What about you, Mr. Reguinho? You kind of agreeing with Paulinho, or you got doubts?
Yeah, I agree that it depends if Moise Kean starts. He's been a crucial part to Fiorentina, and he's probably having the best season he's had so far since he's been a regular
Since
starter.
he was born.
In Juventus.
Since he was born.
Because in Juventus he wasn't really a regular starter, and even if he wasn't finding the back of the net often.
No.
So I'm happy that he's in form and doing great. Well, yeah, I hope so. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna have to do with whoever scores first. If Real Betis score first, if Anthony scores a banger, and it's over, because that's his aura. But if Moise Kean starts scoring or at least making plays and creating like havoc for the defense, then I think Fiorentina can take it. It's probably gonna go to added time. I want to say it's gonna go to added time. They're gonna tie and then go to added time with a world-class goal. Yeah.
I was trying to find a horse nose because I sounded like I made a horse noise, but I couldn't find a horse noise, so I just did.
No, that's fine.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, mate. All right, well, that was indeed a Europa Conference League. Moving on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the Football Memes of the Week, brought to you by Rival Banters, where we talk about the funniest football memes currently that happened this past week. And yes, Anthony is a mascot on the screen right now, looking like he wants to do something dirty. Good for him. All right, well, the first meme is indeed about Barcelona and Inter Milano, and there's a picture of Rafinha crying, and someone put it on Twitter saying, "Cry, cry, cry." It's a Real Madrid fan. And there's someone tweeted against that saying, "Even the grass on his face says L." There's a piece of grass on his face that's in the shape of an L. That's... Oh my god, Real Madrid fans, you guys need to chill. I know this was...
That's actually... I just noticed that. That's insane.
It's crazy, but hey, Rafinha, sorry. You're still great, mate. Still great, mate. All right, next meme is indeed about another Barcelona and Inter Milan meme. And it shows a picture of 4 black older men that look like they are just going to town at the club and dressed up all nice in the suit. And it says, Acerbi, Sommer, De Vrij, Mkhitaryan leading into the final. And the caption for this in front of these men says, the unction, which is like, you know, the function, but it's the unction because they're a bunch of uncles. So, yes, the unctions. I love this. This was my favorite meme of the show right now. So, lovely. Okay, next is indeed about... there's Anthony looking nice. The next meme is indeed, again, about sorry, Arsenal fans. It is about soccer, and the title is "I don't think he's built for it," and it shows all the big times he's missed a penalty. Sorry, Mr. Saka, or not even penalty, just big moments that he should have made something. So sorry, sorry.
Yeah, he definitely skied that. It was like, I don't know if Donnarumma, because I was watching the replay. I'm not sure if Donnarumma got a finger to that, or the ball bounced in a weird way. But it was honestly a tap in. It was just right there, and he skied it. I was shocked. I actually was super shocked when I saw that.
I mean, you could see during that like 5-10 minutes, it looked like PSG were trying their hardest to capitulate there.
Wow, it's a big word. SAT, I love that.
Oh, true. I mean, what do you think, Mr. Shades, Andrew? I think that maybe he was trying to hope the ball deflected off of him into the goal, potentially.
I mean, I saw a big sign. I wanted to put this in the show, but there's a banner that PSG put up that says Arsenal are the biggest bottlers, and it also says Saka more like Thibaut Anthony. I wish I put that
Might
up.
be true though.
I think so.
Timo and that, yeah, that's yeah.
It's amazing. I love that. But yeah. Okay. Lovely stuff. That was Football Memes of the Week. And now let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is the final segment of this lovely time we had here. And let us get into it. Everybody, welcome to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Let us go ahead and say rules.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football.
Wow.
So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
Yes.
Okay, well, everybody, are you ready for the goals football quiz? Well, you better be. This is indeed about Rigo's favorite team, Inter Milano. It's an Inter Milan football quiz.
I'm gonna get this all wrong.
Imagine if I did a Lautaro Martinez football quiz. That'd be jokes. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, first question. How many times have Inter Milano won the European Cup or UEFA Champions League? 1, 2, 3, or 4? You have 10 seconds.
I'm gonna say
3.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say 4 then.
You can always do the same answer. There's no hate.
Never.
Okay. The correct answer is indeed not 1. It is not 2. It is indeed. Ow! Oh, sorry. 3. Paulinho, congratulations, mate. You got it right. How do you feel? I'm sure he feels amazing. I'm sure he's ecstatic and wants to.
Thanks, blood.
Anytime, blood. Still. All right. Question number 2. Their most recent European triumph came in 2010 when they beat Bayern München 2-0 at the Bernabeu. Who netted both goals that night? Was it Diego Milito, Samuel Eto'o, Wesley Sneijder, or Goran Pandev? Was it? You have 10 seconds. Milito, Eto'o, Sneijder, or Pandev?
I'm gonna say Sneijder.
Okay. What about you, Mr.
It was Milito.
Okay, well, that sounds confident. Well, the correct answer is indeed not Sneijder. It was not Pendolf. It was not Eto'o. It was Milito. Correct, Mr. Paulinho. Good boy. Yes, 2-0 for Paulinho. Rigo, no, come on. Step up.
I like when you said that.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide tackle Paulinho next time I see him.
Okay. Good. All right. Question number 3. Which of these coaches hasn't won a Serie A title with Inter Milano? Was it Antonio Conte, Jose Mourinho, Simeone Inzaghi, or Luciano Spalletti? You have 10 seconds. Conte, Mourinho, Inzaghi, or Spalletti?
Can you repeat that? What was the question?
Which coach did not win with Inter Milano?
I'm gonna say
A Scudetto?
No, just a Serie A title.
Mourinho.
Who didn't win a Serie A title with Inter?
I'm gonna say Mourinho.
Okay. Mourinho,
And what were the other ones? You said
Conte, Mourinho, Inzaghi, Spalletti.
I know Conte did. I'll say Spalletti.
Okay, well, the correct answer was indeed not Conte. It was not Mourinho. It was not. Okay, the correct answer was Spalletti. 3-0.
What?
Yes.
Uh,
He didn't win it. We did not win it. So,
oh, yeah. This is what I
And
get.
Mourinho won the treble.
Yep.
Just, yeah. Completely
Okay.
forgot about that.
Question number 4. Inter legend Giuseppe Bergomi played 81 times for Italy across 4 World Cups, but which of these did he never do with the Azzurri, Inter Milan? Did he win the FIFA World Cup, played in the World Cup qualifier, scored a goal, or captained his side? Which one did he not do for Inter Milan? Win the FIFA World Cup, win the World Cup qualifier, or score a goal, or captain his side? 10 seconds.
This question is confusing me. While he was with the side, score.
Okay. Riguinho?
Go a World Cup qualifier?
Yeah, played in a World Cup qualifier.
Oh, play in a World Cup qualifier.
That's your answer?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, well, he did score. He did not.
No.
I'm sorry. He did play in the World Cup. Or he did win the World Cup. And then, I mean, I can say the correct answer. It was indeed, he did not play in a FIFA World Cup qualifier. Riguinho, congratulations.
Yes, sir.
All right, question number 5. Oh my God. Last question of the match. I mean, of the show. If you get this right, you win. Sure. This is for Riguinho. This is so funny. With 150 goals, Lautaro Martinez is Inter's record foreign goal scorer. Who did he sign from in 2018? Was it Racing Club, Boca
I hate
Juniors,
him.
River Plate, or Estudiantes? You have 10 seconds. Where did he sign from? Racing Club,
Where did he sign from?
Boca Juniors, River Plate, or Estudiantes?
I'm gonna say.
Between two.
Say one.
Wait, what was your answer, Paulinho?
No, he didn't say it. Hey,
Between two.
Oh,
Let's
Say
see.
something.
So who came
I'm
from?
gonna say.
I'm gonna say Racing Club.
okay. Mr. Riguinho?
River Plate.
Okay. Well, the correct answer is indeed not Estudiantes. It is not
Took
Boca
my
Juniors.
other option.
It is the biggest. I have to do this. The biggest Lautaro Martinez
It's gonna
fan
be
in the
Boca
world.
Juniors.
The biggest fan of Lautaro Martinez in the world is Mr. Riguinho.
Wait, did I actually got it right?
No.
This guy.
But who won the show? Congratulations to Paulinho. You did win the show. It was Racing
I was
Club.
about to jump out the window if I got that right.
Crazy.
Thank you. I was like, Julian Alvarez came from River Plate. It wasn't Lautaro.
I thought it was.
Or
Yeah,
wasn't
Julian Alvarez
Estudiantes or Boca.
Did come from River Plate.
I thought it was River Plate, honestly, too, but it is what it is. All right. Good job, mate.
I was about to jump out the window.
Thanks, Blood Steel.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jeff.
I'm beating the carrots. So.
That's close.
Carrot ASMR?
Imagine if I got that right. I don't like him. Like, he's like Higuain. Like, 2.5.
For you, Polino, I was looking for the button.
You guys get any of the carrot ASMR?
So if I have a lot of
US and A.
Zoe, baby.
Oh my god, that was annoying. Okay, well, everybody, I'm gonna press this button, and thank God. Oh, let's try it again.
You're gonna press the ISO speed button.
I will. Okay, fine, just for you.
Zoe, baby! Oh my goodness,
That
bro.
button thanks God.
Yes.
Did you say?
That button thanks God.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for being on and watching the show. We are going to talk about Europa League and Europa Conference League next time, and talk about predictions. So that should be fun. Mr. Paulinho, thank you for being on the show. Congratulations on winning it, being Lautaro Martinez's biggest fan.
Thanks, bud.
Still. Well done. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, thank you as well too for being on. And I'm so sorry you didn't get the correct answer for Lautaro Martinez.
I am not. I swear, if I ever see him, like face
You're
to
gonna kiss
face,
him.
I will definitely. No, I will definitely get his autograph, and then I'll slide tackle him, Brexit style.
Nice man you are. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you like, subscribe, and share it, because without sharing your house, you're gonna know that Bartha bottled it. Like Arsenal, but it's okay. We like both shows. Everybody, as we see on the show, in 3, 2, 1,
One.
love,
Love.
football.
Football.
Mm,
Football. And football.
Yes, football. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
Is there